Hello, while you choose Lisa or Lena, I'll share my diary with you. I found out something shocking about Anna's past, my best friend, and I'm scared to tell her. Dear Diary. Today I need to vent about something that's been making me extremely confused and nervous. I really don't know what to do, and I need some advice. Everything happened so fast, and I feel like I'm trapped in a nightmare I can't wake up from. You see, Anna has been my best friend forever. We met in kindergarten, and since then, we've been inseparable. She's always been there for me, and I've always been there for her. We share everything, secrets, laughs, tears. But now, I've found out something about her past that has left me completely shaken, and I don't know if I should tell her or keep it to myself. It all started a few weeks ago when I was in the school library, finishing a history project. I was using the library computer, trying to find some old articles to use as references. Suddenly, a file popped up on the screen, like it opened by itself. It seemed to be from an old newspaper, and at first, I wasn't even paying attention, but something caught my eye. There was a photo, and it looked so much like Anna. I couldn't help myself, I started reading the article. The more I read, the faster my heart raced, and my stomach twisted. I couldn't believe what I was seeing. The article was about an accident that happened years ago, before Anna and I met. It talked about a family that had been in a terrible car accident. Their car skidded on a stormy night and ended up falling off a bridge. Sadly, the parents didn't survive, but a small child, a little girl, was found miraculously alive. The photo of the girl, dirty and scared, looked exactly like Anna. That sad look, those big dark eyes. I knew it was her, but I couldn't believe it. The name in the article was different, but everything pointed to it being her family. My mind started spinning. Could this be true? Could Anna be that little girl? And if so, why had she never told me? Why was her name changed? Does she even know about this? Are the parents I know actually her adoptive parents? I couldn't stop thinking about it, and the more I thought, the more questions popped up. I felt like I was invading something very personal and painful, but at the same time, I just couldn't forget it. I needed to know the truth. But how could I ask Anna about this? What if she didn't know? What if bringing it up hurt her even more? I spent days trying to figure out how to bring it up, but every time I thought about talking to her, something inside me froze. I would see Anna, so cheerful and lively, and I wondered how I could possibly bring up something so heavy. So, I decided to dig a little more before saying anything. I started looking for more information about the accident, but there wasn't much. All I could find out was that the girl had been sent to an orphanage after the accident and, after a few years, was adopted by another family. That just made my heart ache more. If Anna is really that girl, it means she went through horrible things. Losing her parents, living in an orphanage, being adopted. That's a lot for anyone to go through, especially a child. Suddenly, everything started to make sense. The times Anna mentioned she didn't remember much about her childhood, the moments she'd go quiet and distant for no reason. Could these memories be hidden inside her, waiting to be uncovered? I want so much to help her, to be there for her, but how can I do that, without hurting her even more? Every time I think about this, my heart tightens. If I tell her what I found out, I might be reopening a wound she's spent years trying to heal. But if I don't tell her, I'm hiding something really important. What scares me the most is the thought that, if I do tell her, she might feel betrayed, might think I'm trying to meddle in something that's none of my business. What if she distances herself from me because of this? I don't know if I could handle that. And now, every time I'm with Anna, I feel strange. Not because I see her differently, but because I know something she might not, and that makes me feel guilty. Should I have discovered this? Should I have read that article? I feel like I've invaded her privacy, like I've read her diary without permission. But at the same time, I feel like this truth needs to be revealed, that Anna deserves to know who she really is. I've spent the last week trying to act normal, but I feel like I'm failing miserably. Every time I see Anna, it's like part of me is screaming to tell her what I know, while another part begs desperately to keep the secret. I try to smile and pretend nothing is happening, but it's like a huge weight is on my shoulders, crushing me more each day. My thoughts are a mess, and the simple act of talking to Anna without seeming strange has become almost impossible. She's started to notice, of course. Anna has always been sensitive to the mood changes of those around her, especially mine. She's asked several times if I'm okay, and every time she does, my heart races. I could only manage to smile and say I was tired, blaming sleepless nights or too much schoolwork. But the more I lie, the more distant I become from her, and it hurts so much. I catch myself looking at her when she's distracted, wondering if she suspects something is wrong, if somewhere inside her, she feels there's a secret between us, a secret that's slowly building an invisible wall. Sometimes she looks back at me, and I see the worry in her eyes. It breaks me inside because I know I'm causing this pain, even though I don't want to. And then I ask myself, how long can I keep hiding this? I know that sooner or later, I'll need to face this situation. I can't keep pretending nothing happened, that I didn't see that article, that I don't know about that dark piece of her past. Ignoring it would be like turning my back on my best friend, like leaving her alone when she needs me the most. But at the same time, the idea of bringing this up terrifies me. How will she react? Will she shut down even more? Will she pull away from me? Maybe the best thing to do is talk to an adult, someone who can guide me on how to handle this. Maybe a teacher I trust, someone experienced in dealing with tough situations who can advise me. I think about the literature teacher, who has always been so kind and attentive, who once told me she was there for anything I needed. Maybe she could help me find a way to talk to Anna, a way that wouldn't hurt her more than she already is. But on the other hand, talking to an adult scares me too. What if it makes things worse? What if, by trying to help, I end up exposing Anna to more pain? I'm afraid that by telling someone, things might spiral out of my control. What if they decide to talk to Anna or her parents without consulting me? What if Anna finds out that I shared her secret with someone else? That would surely make her feel betrayed, and I don't know if our friendship would survive that. I imagine the expression on her face, the shock, the hurt, and every time I think about it, my stomach churns. I don't want to be the one to take away her sense of security, to make her feel exposed and vulnerable. Sometimes, I think about talking to Anna's mom. She's such a sweet woman, always concerned about her daughter's well-being. Maybe she already knows everything and is just waiting for the right moment to tell Anna. But what if she doesn't know? What if the truth I discovered is a well-kept secret, one that even Anna's adoptive parents decided not to reveal? If that's the case, bringing it up could destroy their lives too. They raised Anna as their own, gave her a new chance to be happy, to have a family. Who am I to interfere with that? My mind goes back and forth, trapped in a cycle of uncertainty and fear. Every decision seems wrong, every path dangerous. Another part of me thinks it might be best to just wait. Maybe Anna will decide to talk about it someday when she feels ready. Maybe she already knows everything but has chosen not to speak because she isn't ready to deal with the pain. And if that's the case, who am I to force her to face something she doesn't want to? The truth is, I don't have all the answers, and that frustrates me even more. I want so much to help, to do the right thing, but how can I know what the right path is when everything around me feels so uncertain? At night, lying in bed, I stare at my bedroom ceiling and think about all the ways this situation could end. In some, I see Anna and me crying together, but then hugging, stronger than before. In others, I see Anna looking at me with anger and hurt, turning her back and walking away while I stand there, alone and regretful. It's like my heart is split in two, one part desperately wanting to reveal the truth, while the other begs to keep silent. And while I'm lost in these thoughts, time keeps passing. I know I can't stay paralyzed forever, that a decision needs to be made. Every day that goes by without me doing something is a day Anna might be feeling more alone, more lost. And I don't want her to feel that way, not when I'm here, ready to support her, to hold her hand and face whatever comes. But how can I do that without risking losing her forever? These are the questions that haunt me, day and night. And until I find the answers, I keep trying to act normal, trying to be the friend Anna knows, even though I'm falling apart inside. Will I ever have the courage to do what needs to be done? Will I ever know what the right thing to do is? Until then, All I can do is wait and hope that somehow, this will all work out, that I can find a way to protect my friend without causing more pain. Thank you for watching. Please leave your thoughts in the comments, and let me know whether you prefer Lisa or Lena. Don't forget to like and share for more videos.